Hey, it's the Empire. Don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell icon for more videos. We taking over. Let's go, champ. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right now. Let's go. Hey, it's the Empire. Geoboxing Empire. Back to boxing. Now, man, crazy news, man. We all know that Joseph Parker and Dillian Whyte is going to fight at the end of this month in July 29th. And guess who opened the doors and welcome a foreigner into his own gym? One of the best gyms in England, actually. David Haye welcomed Joseph Parker into his gym and said, "Man, come here, man. You can come here. It's nice and cozy. Come to my gym and make my gym more well known because you're a superstar." Joseph Parker's a superstar, and David Haye wanted him to come to the gym, basically, to get his profile up in his gym. David Haye could say, "Former champions train here." It's crazy stuff. Now, apparently, David Haye opened the doors for Joseph Parker, and he can come to. Basically, he's training at his gym right now, and that's a really big deal because when you're fighting in a foreign nation, um, and you're on the road, usually you're just training at various locations. It could even be like, I mean, decent gyms, But David Haye is a really well known boxer. He's probably one of the biggest names in the UK outside of Anthony Joshua. Not probably, he is probably at least top five easily. The guy is still active out of all the old school boxers, and his gym has a lot of stuff behind it. David Haye has made a lot of power moves with David Haye Promotions. Um, or Haymaker Promotions. He's just signing a lot of fighters. He's doing a lot of things that are really intelligent right now. And this Joseph Parker, uh, letting him train at his gym is just icing on a cake. Now, if you guys didn't know, Joseph Parker trained at David Haye's gym when he fought Anthony Joshua. And you know what? I thought he looked better than usual. I thought Joseph Parker fought one of the toughest fights I've ever seen him fight against Anthony Joshua, even though he lost. He was really light on his feet in that fight, and he had really good defensive abilities. One thing he was really able to do in that fight was take away a straight right. Now, I'm gonna talk about what their team thinks of Dillian Whyte, man. They come in training with David Haye, and they think they got some tips from David Haye. Now you gotta understand that David Haye is a boxer, and I'm positive he has stories about these heavyweights and about their weaknesses and what happened in sparring. If you guys didn't know, David Haye was rumored to be fighting Anthony Joshua, but he couldn't get those W's, man. He couldn't get those W's. But David Haye versus Anthony Joshua definitely would have been a really big fight. Unfortunately, David Haye could never get to the point where he got that win to make the fight in the first place. Now, I'm gonna read some stuff what Joseph Parker and his team said. Now, they said, "I think Dillian White's permanently pussied off. He's a fiery sort of guy. It would be interesting to see how it goes in the ring. I'm sure Dillian does understand that Joe does not need to use a gym. It's business, and Hay understands that it's business. Everyone likes Joseph. He's a likable guy. Hay and our team get on well. The winner in Parker, Whyte, will be a front runner to face Joshua in the near future. Whyte was," and then it talks about basically this, recapping about Whyte's loss over Anthony AJ and AJ's win over Joseph Parker, basically. But there you guys have it, man. It's just like trash talk, talking about how this is business. You know, Joseph Parker being over there with David Haye is business. I talked about that earlier. It was obviously a publicity stunt, but getting just saying, like, let's just say hypothetically, Dillian Whyte got dropped by Anthony Yard or something like that with like a right hook. Who knows? Maybe Joseph Parker might use that right hook. It could be any punch, just anything that gives him trouble, just anything. Dillian Whyte spars a lot. All these people spar a lot. The boxing circles in the UK are very small. Everyone knows each other. Everyone's cool. Sometimes they're not cool. I remember when Anthony Yard. I remember I seen it one time. He was being interviewed by one of these networks in the UK. It was like one of these smaller YouTube channels, right? And Anthony Yard was talking about how Anthony Joshua needs to sign Anthony, he said how Anthony Joshua needs to sign that Deontay Wilder fight. That's what Anthony Hart said. So, the circles are small, but all these people are not friends. Just because they all know each other doesn't mean they're all friendly and buddy buddy, because they're not. So, you know, there's a lot of dynamics going on. There's a lot of inside conflict going on over there, and I mean, there's no loyalty over there. Hey man, everyone's trying to make their money. You know, now if you guys don't remember, even Ricky Hatton was training Lucas Brown when Lucas Brown was going to fight Dillian Whyte. So this is a normal thing over there in UK. You get these old school fighters. They'll train a foreign fighter to get more buzz and to make more money. It makes sense. Now we're gonna see if this helps Joseph Parker for better or worse. I don't know, man. Like mentally, just my opinion. I don't think the Ricky Hatton and Lucas Brown thing that didn't work at all. Ricky Hatton he would have had a phenomenal career, but I have yet to see him train a fighter from the ground up. You know, um, the guy worked hard while he was active, but you know, being a great fighter and being a great trainer are two different things. So now I've seen David Haye train a couple fighters, at least medium level, and they're still doing pretty well. So David Haye, we can say maybe he's probably a good trainer, but someone like a Ricky Hatton, we have yet to see him make anyone a superstar yet. But anyway, man, I thought it was interesting. David Haye and Joseph Parker teamed up, man. We're gonna see if this helps him at all in this fight. I think it will, man. Joseph Parker's getting really comfortable in the UK. He's with David Haye, so that's like the ultimate press right there. You got David Haye, JP together side by side. I think that's really good, man. I wouldn't be shocked in the future if Joseph Parker decides to sign with David Haye and do David Haye promotions or Haymaker promotions. I think that'd be a really good idea for Joseph Parker. Winning or losing, just being seen with David Haye, a familiar face, a friendly face in the UK, would definitely elevate his name. Like I said, I mean, David Haye is actually doing something with his name. There's people like Lennox Lewis. He should have, I don't know, got a promotion when he was on top of the game, and right now he's doing his thing. But David Haye, in my opinion, right now he's making bigger moves than like a Lennox Lewis. Or like a old legend who should be still relevant in the game, completely relevant. He should do more. But that's how I feel, man. So like, comment, subscribe. This is the Empire, Geoboxing Empire. Peace. Geoboxing Empire.